As we get set for the 9-year-old all-star team between the East Marietta Little League and the Murphy Candler Gold team, the wind's blowing from third base to right field. Not a very big breeze, but it feels kind of nice. As we are getting set now, we have a meeting at home plate between the umpires and the coaches, and this game should be underway shortly. This is an hour and 45-minute time limit. No new inning after an hour and 45 minutes. 4-run limit per inning to the 6th inning, then it's unlimited runs. East Marietta will be the home team, and the Murphy Candler Gold team will be the visiting team. Introducing first for you the East Marietta Josh Blank leading off from Murphy Candler. Playing second base, number 6, Will Jarrick. As the players come out to the home plate to meet each other. Batting third, number 10, Austin Taylor. Batting fourth, Jake Streeter. These guys have played on this Little League team for a while now. They've played in the All-Stars with us over the years. Batting fifth, Andrew Dudley. Batting sixth, Colton McGrady. Batting seventh, Rowan Park. Batting eight, Will Giles. Batting ninth, Ryan Bray, I believe is how he pronounces his name. 10 is Tibbetts, and number 11 is Kellen Robinson.
And we never got a first name on Tibbetts for some reason. Maybe he's kind of like Cher.
Yeah, could be.
Or Charo.
He's a one name
wonder.
One name's all it takes, like Cher or Diana.
Fabio.
Fabio. All right, leading off for the East Marietta blue team, number 7, Austin Norman playing second base. Left fielder, Will Mahoney, wearing number 5. Shortstop, Nick Givens, wearing number 17. Pitching first, number 11, Ryan Cross. Playing catcher, number 31, Ryan Chestnut. Playing right field, number 37, Josh Musser. Second base, number 23, Maury Duran. Nat Taylor will be an extra hitter today. We do a continuous batting order. Number 5, Zach Wright playing third base, wearing number 2 jersey. Playing center field, Jared Giles, number 19. And the other two extra hitters will be Armstrong Tong and Matthew Quinn. And that's your East Marietta home team, home dugout side, East Marietta blue team, 9-year-old All-Stars. As we remove the hats and stand up for the national anthem, you won't be able to hear the music, but we'll take a pause while we do this. All right, we should be doing the Little League pledge now. By the way, your coaches for the East Marietta 9-year-old team, John Chestnut, David Musser, and Dan Taylor. And your coach for the Murphy Candler blue team is Park. We're now doing the Little League pledge. Randy and Rick here with you for the East Marietta Murphy Candler Gold 9-year-old All-Star first round Little League tournament. Going to have ourselves a good game, Rick.
I think so. Hopefully it'll be a close game, not a blowout like our first game.
Well, who would have thought that first game would have ended up, 19-0?
19-0.
Going into the top of the sixth inning, it was 2-0, and Milford just fell apart. Errors, mistakes, hitting errors, it just fell apart on those kids, and that happens quick in Little League baseball. Here comes the East Marietta Blue team. We have Will Mahoney going to left field, Nick Givens at shortstop, Zach Wright playing third, Ryan Cross pitching. Giles is at center field, Austin Norman at second, Maury Durand at first. Your catcher is Ryan Chestnut, and your right fielder is Musser, Josh Musser. This East Marietta 9-year-old team is pretty sharp. They've had some good practices. They practiced with a 10-year-old team, Rick, and I was coaching that team, and I'm sorry to say they beat us pretty bad.
Oh, when was that game? I came out a couple times. I didn't see any games going on.
We played scrimmage with them on Monday and Wednesday. Wednesday was raining pretty bad, so we kind of just everybody thought we weren't going to play, but we did. And we didn't play a full game or anything. We just played with them a couple, 3 innings or 4, and
sure.
They had it together. You know, if you're a good team, you got it together and you played great. But that one error that happened to Milford in that last game explains one fall apart and you're down. It's hard to come back.
How did the 10-year-olds do in those scrimmages?
Well, it's a 10-year-old travel team out of East Marietta, the Spikes, and we didn't do too good. But the All-Star team for the 10-year-old was announced this morning, so
yeah, I saw that.
They'll be getting ready now for their tournament starting in 2 weeks at Smyrna. And on the 10-year-olds' defense, they haven't played a lot of travel ball at all. They've been playing Little League rec ball for the last spring, and we've got together for one practice and then played these guys, and they've been practicing together for a couple of weeks already. We just wanted to help get them ready for this game because they got a pretty good shot here. These are some good, talented kids for East Marietta. And they're probably playing Murphy Candler's premier All-Star team right now.
Okay.
Gary had to leave us, went to the pizza place to get some pizza. Made himself hungry, I think.
Of course, that's Saporito's Pizza, 2201 Roswell Road in beautiful Marietta, Georgia.
And we're getting set for the first pitch. Ryan Cross on the mound for East Marietta, and leading off for Murphy Candler, Josh Blake.
Their left fielder, number 98. Cross with the pitch. First pitch is ball 1.
Appreciate you guys watching us on the East Marietta Television Network, consisting of one station.
Let's readjust our camera. And it looks like ball 2. Two balls on Josh.
Ryan should get settled in a minute and start throwing some strikes in there.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
a pretty good little pitcher.
Shot to shortstop. Got past Nick Givens there.
He did everything right. Stayed in front of the ball,
Oh,
stopped
yeah.
it, but just kind of couldn't get a grip on it. And we have ourselves a leadoff single. Now coming to the plate, Will Garrett, left-handed batter for the Murphy Candler Gold team. Tournament ball is no stranger to this Murphy Candler team.
Not at all.
They have been playing Little League for a long time. These kids have played together, and they've been on the All-Star team together for many years. That's high in ball 1, Rick.
Well, especially if you've got you've got so many kids that you can put out 2 All-Star teams. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, they probably could put out more than that if they wanted to. They've got a little over 1,000 kids in that park, from what I understand, to choose from.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too. The count right now is 2 balls, no strikes on Garrick. Oh, the pitch fouled off by Garrick.
2 balls, 1 strike. Got a nice left-handed batter in the box. Ryan Cross will settle in a minute and start throwing some heat. There's one right there, right down the middle, strike 2.
2-2 the count. Yeah, Ryan played the regular season with the Red Bulls. His dad was the head coach, Ian Cross. My son played on that team. Ryan was an incredible pitcher to watch all season.
That was a good team. I don't know really what happened to them along the way, but they had a lot of talent on that team. And a lot of those kids on that team are on this all-star team.
Three players from that team made it. Austin Norman and Brian Givens. They're our middle infield right now. And they can pitch very well, too.
Yes, we'll see them before this is over with today, I'm sure.
And Nick comes back and gets a strikeout there on Garrick. So Nick's throwing a little gas there.
All right, Austin Taylor now coming to the plate, first baseman. No runs, 1 out.
Number 10. Oh, goes right to third. Oh, very interesting play. Booted up on the third baseman, but Nick Givens was there at shortstop. Was able to recover it and throw to second base. Unfortunately, he didn't get it there in time, but men on first and second.
That's why you back up each other. Ball got past Zach Wright. Nicholas was there, caught it in the air, threw it to second. Just a little bit late because it was slowed down on the attempt by Zach. First pitch swinging goes to Zach again. He steps on his bag. That's 1 out. Throws to second base. He'll be safe there. So now we have 2 outs against the Murphy Candler Gold team. Dudley coming to the plate now for Murphy Candler. Andrew Dudley, right-handed batter, stands in the box. Ryan looks on. Here's the pitch. Swinging, foul ball, off the fence, onto the dugout.
Well, for Marietta's sake, let's hope it's Dudley do wrong.
And he pops it up to first base, and it's going to be picked up by Austin.
Oh,
and
he just misses it.
Coming
Coming around
it
to
in
score.
the sunlight,
And we got one coming in.
and he throws to second, and here comes another run in on the throw to second because they are not paying attention. Tough play for the East Marietta Blue team. Sometimes when you throw the ball to second, that runner on third, that's just like giving him a piece of bacon. He wants that bacon. So right now your score, Murphy Candler 2, East Marietta 0. We are still in the first inning. 2 outs. McGrady comes to the plate for the gold team. Colton McGrady. He's the pitcher. Pretty good-sized kid for 9 years old. Ryan looks in. Here's the pitch. Drive.
Foul ball.
That's 2 nice hits down the right field line or left field line we've seen today.
Oh, yeah.
If they would have went fair, there'd have been some damage.
All right, Ryan Cross has got used to work with Randy Cross. That's why Ryan Cross gets the ball back from the up.
Ball is off the fence and out of play. Nice try by Chestnut back there.
Yeah, Ryan's a good little catcher.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ryan Cross looks on. Here's the pitch to Grady. He coming in, and it is high and swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Ooh, and that ends the inning.
Well, Murphy Candler gets on the boards first. Murphy Candler Gold 2. East Marietta Little League 0. Going into the middle of the first inning.
You know, one thing, Randy, after the game, I don't know about you, I think I might go to Saporito's Pizza at 2201 Roswell Road.
Yeah, we ought to be able to get some compensation for those ads we've been giving him, huh?
But you know something, here at East Marietta Little League, I mean, we've got some great people behind us who've done a lot of work with us. I mean, all their banners are right here along the outfield fence. I mean, Dick's Sporting Goods, you've got East Marietta Sign City, 770-971-9999. Just among some of the many sponsors that help East Marietta National Little League. And we'll mention a few more of them over the course of the game. Of course, Uncle Bob's Self Storage, they do a lot with us. Okay, and here comes Murphy Candler's Gold's pitcher. He's warming up. And that's Colton McGrady, number 78, who's warming up right now.
Colton McGrady's been an all-star pitcher for a few years. He's been on the Murphy Candler teams for at least the last 3 years on the all-star teams, and he is a pretty good little athlete. The whole team's, usually when you're at your home park, you know the kids by names and all that. Well, this is only the third year that I've seen Murphy Candler, and I know these kids, a lot of them by name, just because I've seen them play.
Sure.
When your home park, you're able to know the kids and call them by name and have some kind of rapport with these guys. But when you got a team that comes in once a year for a week and you recognize these names, there's something to be said about the talent.
Well, I'm sure we're going to get to start to recognize the names very soon now that I've got my son back in baseball and with the 9-year-olds. He didn't make the all-star team, but hey, it's his first year back since playing t-ball. I mean,
he progressed. That's the main thing, is he progressed. It's hard to come out with kids that's been playing for all those years when Clark took a break.
Yeah.
And, he'll get back into his game. He did a great job this year. He was fun to watch. Not a very tall guy, but his back came around, played pretty good out in the field.
Well, he's going to play in the fall here, and I know he's looking forward to it. And my other son, Connor, he played here this year in Farm League. And
oh, yeah.
He was the one kid in Farm League this year to hit a home run over the fence.
Oh, wow. That's a 300-yard fence for those 4-year-olds.
No, not quite. Maybe 120, 130, I think. But still, he was the only one to do it.
People park their cars right out there thinking, there's no way. And the next thing you know, you get you a couple of windshields.
I had a feeling over the course of the season because he nearly did it his first year in farm back in the fall.
Well, here we go. Leading off for the East Marietta Blue Team, Austin Norman playing second base. And here's the pitch, and it's going to be fouled off.
Now, Austin is an exciting player to watch. He played also for the Red Bulls. Great pitcher, great hitter, great fielder, good baseball head. Great kid, too.
Austin comes from a good baseball family. He's got cousins out of state that's on the, I want to say Nike, but it could be the Under Armour traveling United States team, one of those big name teams for kids, and they are on it. And they get a chance to watch them play every now and then.
And Austin's older brother's an incredible player, too.
Yeah, he's a great little pitcher. He threw us some pitching lessons the other night, and he's got some pretty good pitches. He's a 12-year-old in the major leagues here at East Marietta. All right, that's ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Austin Norman.
Come on, Austin. Let's do it, baby.
Austin steps in there with a lot of confidence. Austin's a good ball player. Left-handed hitter, right-handed thrower. Here's the pitch from Grady.
Over the course of the season, Clark lost his cap, so Austin gave him one of his. So we're hoping some of that Austin baseball prowess rubs off on Clark. Oh, and he strikes out.
It could have been ball 4 for Austin.
Yeah.
He beats himself up on stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
He'll wear that to the dugout for about 2 more outs, then he'll get over that. Now pitching Will Mahoney. Batting Will Mahoney. This is a good little ball player right here. Normally plays catcher. Playing left field today. He's a good ball player. Got a good eye on him. That ball's inside for ball 1. He's only 9, but he's on my 10U travel team.
Wow.
Good ball player. As he looks at ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Will Mahoney. Will's got a great family as well here at the park. Really involved. Mom's on the board. Dad's here supporting him. Little brother's coming up into the system probably next year. Ball high. 3 balls, no strikes. Colton McGrady looking in on Mahoney. Good set. Here's the pitch. Inside ball 4. Will's pretty fast. He needs to watch him. Will's a baseball player. Nick Givens. What do you know about Nick? You guys played on Nick's team.
Yep, Nick was incredible. He was mainly a catcher, but he threw an incredible game where he nearly had a shutout. Came very close to a shutout. And Austin wound up coming in and relieving for him to it was a fantastic game. I forget who it was against, but it was a really exciting game. That was one of the few times I got to see Nick pitch because I actually coached too. I coached my son Connor's team. I was his assistant coach over in Farm League.
Nick's family is very involved here in the park as well, on the board.
Oh, yes.
Mom's involved, dad's involved, everybody from the family's involved here. As most families are in this park, they all seem to be involved in what's going on. They're here today cooking, lining fields, hanging banners, just having a great time watching Nick play some baseball. Ball comes in just a little bit low. It's going to be ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes now for Givens, the batter. Colton McGrady, a little off his game right now. I'm sure East Marietta don't mind that.
Not at all.
All
Especially
right.
with Nick hitting, too.
Nick steps in, 3 balls, no strikes. He may have the green light here because he is a good hitter. And it will be a little bit high, ball 4. Austin Norman on second. Nicholas Givens on third. Ryan Cross, you played on his team this year also. His dad was the head coach, also involved out here cooking today for us. And
Oh, yeah.
Mom's involved in the park. Tell us about Ryan.
Ryan, number 11. I mean, he was an incredible pitcher. He was our main pitcher on the team, and always threw very hard, very accurate. He's going to be a tough one next year. Hope we get to be on Ryan's team again.
And Ryan's pitching today for the East Marietta All-Stars. Here comes the pitch from McGrady. It's going to be called strike on the outside corner as Will Mahoney gets a little attention on second, getting into the catcher's head a little bit. A little delayed throw back to the pitcher, trying to figure out what to do with Mahoney. So East Marietta's got runners on first and second, down by 2 in the bottom of the first inning. Here's the pitch for Ryan Cross, swing and a miss, strike 2.
Come on, Ryan.
We got 1 ball, 2 strikes on Cross. Austin Norman, leadoff hitter, back in the dugout. Will Mahoney on second. Nicholas Givens on first. Ball's high. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out to Ryan. Grady looks on. Probably getting a little frustrated at this point. And outside, ball 3.
Full count.
These batters have managed to come to a pretty good little full count situation on McGrady. They've watched the ball good. They haven't swung at too many bad pitches. McGrady looks on for a full count on Cross. And
Ooh, strikeout.
Strikeout for Cross.
Ryan Chestnut coming up.
It's a pass ball, by the way. The runners move up. We have Will Mahoney on third. Nicholas Givens on second, tying his shoe. He's ready now. And Ryan Chestnut, the catcher for the East Marietta Blue Team. 9 years old, All-Stars, Marietta, Georgia. We are the home of the 1983 Little League World Series champions. Way outside, ball 1. Here comes Mahoney. Mahoney's in.
Safe.
He scored. Mahoney's a good little base runner. Got in there, no problem. Your score now, Murphy Candler goal 2. East Marietta National Little League 1.
Nick advances to third. We got Nick Givens at third base now.
That was the first and only team to win that 1983 World Series from the state of Georgia.
Interesting.
Warner Robins comes close. Warner Robins has got a good baseball program. They've come close a couple times, but just no one else has done it yet. We would love to do it again at this park one day.
It's destined to happen.
Chestnut swings and misses. Ball, looked like a ball, maybe outside, but he swung at it. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Chestnut. Rick with you. Randy here with you. Oh, great. McGrady pitching on the mound. That's going to be a ball high. 2 balls, 1 strike for Chestnut. Runner on third. 2-1. First inning. We're doing something right this time. Rick's keeping stats over here. Or a scorebook anyway. Ball gets by the catcher. They thought he was going to run. Givens stayed on third, so no harm. Once again, it's 3 balls, Rick.
Yep. Nick still at third. Hopefully we can tie this one up.
Here's the pitch from Colton McGrady. And it is a strike.
Full count.
Once again, 3 balls and 2 strikes on the batter. Murphy Candler travels well. I'd say 400 or 500 people here watching the game today. Got about 800 from East Marietta.
Ooh.
And ball 4. Whew. We're back in a situation where you don't want to be. Runner on first and third. The runner on first will run. This will be where they test the catcher right now to see if he's paying attention or if he's going to throw the ball a second and let a run come in.
Josh Musser up at the plate right now.
I'm surprised that Chestnut didn't run that time, but he's talking to Coach Taylor now. I'm sure he got him straight on that. That ball was a little bit low, but called strike by Ralph Sykes, your umpire, behind the plate. Pitch coming in. There goes the runner. Catcher, don't throw the ball, mainly because there was nobody there. I think he wanted to throw it, Rick. Did you see that?
Yeah, it looked that way.
I think he wanted to throw somebody out. Coach Chestnut on third base wished he had threw it, but he didn't. Ball's outside.
Way out.
2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1. Murphy Candler Gold Team 2, East Marietta 1. We're in the bottom of the first.
Ooh, that was a hard swing.
Musser missed it. Strike 2.
2-2 count.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Rung him up. Looking. Strike 3 to Musser. So going into the bottom of the top of the second inning, your score: Murphy Candler Gold 2, East Marietta 1. 9-year-old Little League All-Stars. We are the official Little League, not just a rec ball league.
Not at all.
Most people refer to their kids when they play youth baseball as playing Little League, but that's not the case. This is a true Little League All-Star game.
Definitely. Definitely.
Murphy Candler do have some nice, they got 30, 40, 50 people traveled with them today. Murphy Candler's probably 15 or 20 miles from here.
Yeah.
It's good to see these parents that don't treat the ballpark as a babysitter.
Exactly.
Coach, can you take him? I want to go shop. A lot of parents involved here today. We like to see that.
Yeah, I know it kills me because I'm an assistant coach that I can't be at all of Clark's games because I'm having to coach Connor's games. But, man, it's tough. But, you do what you got to do. But there's always somebody out here supporting them in some way.
Yep.
Mom, me,
I saw you
aunts,
this year
uncles.
running back and forth to the fields. You managed, man. You did good. You went and watched one and came and watched the other one. It's tough to do. At least you're involved, and we don't have many parents at this park that. All right, I'll see you after practice. I'll be back about 2 hours. They hang out. They bond a little bit and have some fun. So.
Oh yeah. This is a special league. It always was. I was very disappointed when Clark quit for a couple of years and we weren't coming out here. But when Connor came over here and T-ball, and it was like a little magic back. So, we got Ryan Cross warming up. He looks a little bit more in rhythm now, I'd say.
Yeah, well, we can't really hear the pitch counts on these guys, but I would imagine Ryan's somewhere around 14 or 15. And the Murphy Candler McGrady pitcher is probably 30. If they pitch 35 pitches or more in one game, they have to have a full day's rest. So and this is an everyday tournament, so they're not eligible for the next day unless they throw under 20 pitches. Then they can pitch the next day.
Really interesting.
So if they throw over 20 pitches, they got to have a full day rest before they can pitch again. So in the All-Star game, it's good to say to have pitching depth.
Yeah.
Well, Rowan Park leads off for Murphy Candler Gold. He's the catcher, number 12. He's a good little catcher.
And he's the coach's son, too.
A couple of balls got by him, but I don't think it was the catcher's fault. They were just kind of misplaced pitching balls.
Let's just hope he doesn't park one here. That was bad.
Ryan Cross threw one over the outside corner for strike 1 to Park.
Ooh, it hit the home plate and bounced away.
If he hits a home run, he'll probably say, "We'd like to welcome you to the park."
Let's not hope that happens.
Ball 1, strike 1 to Park. A little high, ball 2.
Come on, Ryan. Get it in there, buddy.
These guys get a little nervous. They get the jitters going on. They try a little harder than normal. They're not relaxed yet. They'll get to that point in a minute where both teams will relax, and you'll start seeing some pretty good little baseball going on, although we have seen some good baseball so far. 3 balls and 1 strike now, Coach. 3-1. Does he have the green light, or is he going to watch one?
Yeah, let's hope he watches it first strike. Or he'll take a hit pitch. Oh,
He watched
looked
it.
like he got hit there for a
Looked
second.
like it, but it was on the inside corner, I guess. The umpire called a strike, so we have full count. 3 balls and
Yep.
2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Ryan. Going to be outside ball 4. So Park's on base with a leadoff walk. Now batting Giles, Will Giles, number 9. He's your center fielder. Will Giles is a right-handed batter. I think one of your old colleagues has a kid playing on the 10-year-old Murphy Candler All-Star team,
Oh, really?
Bill Caiaccio.
Exactly,
His
yes.
son plays on that Murphy Candler All-Star. Or he did. I assume he made it. He was a good little ball player.
I
so-
believe he did. In fact, Bill and I were going back and forth with some emails earlier this week. I found out that he was involved over at that league. He's a secretary over there and in charge of the umps.
Yep, he's a good man. He's involved. Works hard on the
Oh,
radio
yeah.
station and comes out and supports the ballpark.
Oh,
What a drive over the center fielder's head, but he's there
Ah!
over his head.
almost.
That was Jared Giles in center field, misplaced the ball, and he threw it in, and
Park makes it to third.
Nicholas Givens throws the ball to third, throws it a little bit high, and we have runners now on second and third. A leadoff walk and a double for the Murphy Candler Gold team is not the way we wanted to start this inning if you're a Murphy Candler or a East Marietta fan. And Ryan Bray now batting.
And that was such a close one, too. It popped out of his mitt in center field. I mean, you hate to see those happen.
Strike 1. You know, one of the things I try to teach my kids is, hold your head up. This is 9 and 10-year-old baseball. It's not the World Series.
No.
You're out in the field, and maybe once every 15 or 20 at bats, somebody will hit you a ball, and you don't get, other than practice, you don't get a lot of balls hit to you in the game. And sometimes you just misjudge it. It happens. It happens to pros as well. So, Little League Baseball, 9-year-old, the mistakes are going to happen. You hope they don't, but they do.
Well, they happen on every level, though.
Yes. All right, we got 1 strikeout, 3 strikes, 3 out. 3 strikes right down the middle, and we got Bray back in the dugout. So we got 1 out now.
The only thing is we got to make sure we got to get the ball back to the pitcher and not let runners possibly score.
That's right. Tibbetts now batting for Murphy Candler. Oh, he drives one to right field, and that ball's going to drop.
Oh!
That ball's over the right fielder.
1 run's in. Here comes the second run.
2 runs in for Murphy Candler, goal.
4-1's the score now.
Looks like Zach Wright beating himself up out in the field, but it's okay. It's a mistake that happens. All we got to do is hit the ball, and maybe they'll make a mistake as well. We got 1 leadoff walk and 2 back-to-back doubles, and the last double came in on 2 strikes. As Ryan Cross now faces Kellen Robinson. Well, Robinson. I guess they forgot to put the N in his name. Or either they added the N on his jersey.
It was just the person who was writing it down, which was, me.
Well, they put the Murphy Candler roster on the East Marietta score sheet, so luckily we can tell. All right, here comes the second pitch from Cross to Robinson. It's going to be high and inside, ball 2. Runner on third. That's Tibbetts. Get him a little lead over there, trying to get into the head of Ryan Cross. Ryan's not paying him attention. Robinson looks down at the coach, get his signs.
Wind up the pitch.
Little strike on the outside corners. Cross fakes the throw to third.
I mean, notice when Ryan was pitching for us on Red Bulls, a lot of times, even when Nick was catching, the catchers had a tough time holding on to the ball because it comes in so hard. All right, it's 2-2 the count now on Robinson.
We got 1 out, 4-0, or make it 4-1. Murphy Candler over East Marietta.
You don't take that run away from us, okay? Come on. And he sends him back down to the showers. Goodbye, Mrs. Robinson. You're off the field right now today.
All right, Josh Blanky coming in now, the leadoff hitter for Murphy Candler.
He's
The
there,
number
left
1
fielder.
spot. Yep.
Ooh,
Puts the ball in play to Austin
Austin.
Norman. He fields the ball, throws first, got him in
Yeah.
time, out. 3.
Thank the Lord and praise Jesus.
All right, 4-1. Murphy Candler picked up 2 runs on a leadoff walk and 2 back-to-back doubles. We played 2.5 innings, 1.5 inning, and your score, Murphy Candler 4, East Marietta 1.
And let's break into play. Always remember Saporito's Pizza at 2201 to Roswell Road. 17 years here in beautiful Marietta. Scary thing is I've lived here now more than 17 years.
Take your ticket stub, or you can create one at home. Take it in there and say, hey, I'm supposed to get something free, and they'll laugh at you.
Exactly.
You have your own little comedy show.
So the other sponsors that help out here at East Marietta National Little League, Workman Superior Kitchen and Baths, Ultimate Software, where people are first, and you can see them at ultimatesoftware.com. Stability, and this is an interesting one there, Randy. Stability does Pilates and physical therapy. I don't know about you, but if I've looked in the mirror, I certainly could use a little bit of that.
Mental therapy.
Well, that too. I don't have to look in the mirror for that. We got a pitching change here for the gold team.
Did you get his name, his first name yet? It's Tibbetts.
Tibbetts. I wonder if it's Birdie Tibbetts.
I wonder if the coach knows his first name.
Well,
I bet he does. He's probably trying to make us look bad.
Tibbetts has rather long hair.
Yep.
Kind of reminds me of Mark Fidrich.
Or Tim Lincecum before he
Yes, definitely Tim Lincecum.
cut his hair.
Nowadays.
But Tibbetts has blonde hair.
Yes. Almost Snow White blonde hair.
Hardly can tell if Tibbetts is wearing a white hat or not. All right, we're going to the bottom of the second inning. We have a 4-run per inning limit. So if either team scores 4 runs, they automatically switch. If we make it to the 6th inning, it's unlimited runs, as we witnessed in that last game. We went into the 6th inning 2-0, and we came out of that last inning 19-0. So unlimited runs in the 6th inning.
Well, if Tibbetts does anything in the future, some shampoo company's going to want to get a hold of that kid.
Yeah. Or a pizza place.
I think we have too much pizza on the brain.
All right, Tibbetts looks in, getting set for the coach to make his lineup change. Leading off for East Marietta will be number 23. That's going to be Ryan Cross. I'll take that back. That's Maury Duran. You'll probably be able to hear the fans holler, "Welcome to Moe's" here in a few minutes. They like to do that every now and then. So Maury Duran, number 23, leading off for East Marietta. Here's the pitch from Tibbetts. It's going to be inside, ball 1. Moe looks in. Tibbetts looks in. Fans are looking in. There's a little dribbler back to the mound down the third base side. Tibbetts picks it up, throws to first, got him in time, first out. Nice play by Tibbetts, though.
Very nice. But not the way you want to start the inning. Coming up now, you got Nat Taylor, number 13.
And that's a good little ball player. Oh, wait a minute. Maury's back. I'm not sure what happened with that.
Huh.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. Maybe he called foul ball off the plate.
Perhaps.
Called him out at first. Now he's back in the batter's box again, so must have been a foul ball off the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike from Tibbetts to Moe. There's a little pop shot to shortstop, and now he's out.
I hope they don't count those 2 outs, though.
Yeah, we don't need to do that. Out. 6.
Now we got Nat Taylor, number 13.
Nat Taylor's a good little ball player. He's not the tallest kid on the team, but he is a ball player, ball handler, thrower, hitter, catcher. He likes to play catcher position. He plays shortstop. He's a swinger. He don't like to look. He just popped one over the second baseman's head on the first pitch, and he got himself a single. Rick.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Zach Wright's coming up next.
Zach's the young man who was in the outfield a while ago in right field when the ball went over his head, so hopefully he's not still beating himself up because Zach's a good little ball player. He was on my team last year. I nicknamed him the Zach Attack. He is a left-handed batter, right-handed thrower, and he takes low for ball strike one.
He's got a solid presence there at the plate.
If he hits one, he hits one.
Yeah.
If he gets a solid hit, it's a hit. The ball's going to be outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
4-1 your score. Bottom of the second.
And I assume you will be around tomorrow?
I will be here.
Strike 2 on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Zach Attack.
I'll be here most of the week. Try the veal. Ooh, that was a harsh swing.
Yeah, swing and a miss.
And that was the strike. Oh, he didn't. Yeah, he struck out.
Yeah. We are missing a batter.
No, this is Jared Giles.
Okay, he looked like Will Mahoney coming up there to me. All right, Jared Giles now batting for East Marietta.
That's because he had his Will Mahoney mask on. That's why.
Yeah, that's it. We got 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Tibbetts, and
Foul.
Giles hits it foul off the net. East Marietta fans look good over there in the orange. Navy, all dressed up out at the ballpark on a nice Saturday hot afternoon. Don't feel too hot up here, does it, Rick?
No, it's comfortable.
That's right in there for strike 2.
We're certainly running more AC here than my wife lets us do at home.
Well, no wonder you'll be here all week. Little dribbler off the plate, fair ball. Ralph calls it as a throw to first, and he is out at first.
Ends the inning.
That's going to be the end of the second. Your score: Murphy Candler 4, East Marietta 1. On a nice Saturday day at home of the 1983 Little League World Champions, East Marietta Sewell Park, East Marietta National Little League.
Marietta, also the home of Saporito's Pizza at 2201 Roswell Road, open now for 17 years. Home of New York-style pizza, stuffed crust pizza, and any pizza that you could possibly want.
They've even got pizza you don't want.
I'm probably one of the few people that would go in there and actually have anchovy pizza.
Oh, lordy. That's the one I don't want.
Well, that's why I would eat it, because nobody else would eat it. So, hey, can I have some of your pizza?
Can't let it go to
Sure,
waste.
yeah, you can have some. What's that, anchovy? I pass. Well, more for me.
Well, catching now for East Marietta, number 5, Will Mahoney. We expect to see some throwouts from Will Mahoney. Will Mahoney is a good catcher. He catches, like I mentioned earlier, on the Spikes tenure team, travel baseball program that we run out of here. In order to be on that team, in order to play travel baseball in this park, you have to play Little League ball. We try to make our players better, to make Little League better. And we form a little tournament team. In order to be on the tournament team, you have to play Little League. You can't just show up at the park and be on a tournament team. You got to play Little League ball. We want it to be the best, and it is around here.
Now, where do they play their home games, these travel teams?
We haven't had any home games yet.
Well, where will you play your
We'll
home?
play here.
Oh, okay, cool.
We didn't do much during the season because it was all about Little League.
Mm-hmm.
But now that the tournament's coming to an end, we hope to have some tournaments here. This field we're on right now is 196 feet to right field, about
201 to left.
201 to left. We got about, what you think, about 200 to 201 in right center. Left center is 206. As coach takes the shortcut to first, right across the batter's box.
All right, he's got incredible poise on the mound.
He's a good ball player. Ryan Cross, we're talking about the pitcher for East Marietta Blue. Looking in to face Murphy Candler's number. Is this Josh or Will? Yeah, Will Jarrett, number 6.
Yeah. Austin Taylor in the batter's box, or I'd say in the on-deck circle. few strikeouts here. Ryan, come on. You got to bring it on. Bring the heat, buddy.
Looks like the first base umpire's doing something over here, giving somebody a warning or something on the home dugout. Don't really know what he's doing. Stop play, came over and talked to them, held up his fingers.
Maybe he was ordering the number 1.
From Saperitos, the combo meal. Here's a pitch from Cross. It's going to be in and outside. It's going to be ball 1, so that evens the count at 1-1 for the batter, Garrick. Oh, he just threw somebody out. Did he make them leave, or did he? Somebody in the home East Marietta dugout is giving some kind of rhetoric over there, heckling.
Let's see if we can find out what happened.
It's going to be outside ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike now to the batter, Garrick. We're going to try to find out what's going on in the dugout over there. Got 2 warnings already. Strike on the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ryan Cross seems to have his rhythm down right now. And there's a shot past second base. It's going to be into center field, picked up by Giles. Giles gets it back into second on time, and that's going to be a single for Jarrett. And a leadoff single. Now coming to the plate, number 10, Austin Taylor. Austin started the game off playing first base today. Austin is a right-handed batter for Murphy Candler Gold. Ryan Cross looks in, gets set. 4-3, Murphy Candler over the East Marietta blue team. Here's the first pitch, and it's going to be a strike. As we have a runner, Will Mahoney had him, and the ball got by the shortstop Givens. Now the ball comes into third base over his head, and the runner will stay at third. So we have a stolen base and an overthrow to get the runner Jarrett from first to third. We have on 1 pitch, we have 2 bases advancement. Cross looks in. Here's the pitch to Taylor. It's going to be a nice little shot out to the line drive to right field. Everybody's running to the fence. That's going to be another run for Murphy Candler. That's going to be 5. We have the runner going to second. Taylor stands up double and second. For Murphy Candler Gold, Taylor has another stand-up double. Streeter now coming to the plate, number 8. Jake Streeter, right-handed batter. Started the day off at shortstop. He's a good little shortstop. Ryan Cross looks in, 5-1. Murphy Candler over to the East Marietta team. Right down the turnpike, strike 1 for Streeter. We're trying to get some information on what happened in the dugout. The umpire is still looking over there trying to figure this out. That's going to be a foul ball, just popped up just outside the first base foul line.
Well, those news-producing skills still with me from back at WGSD and WSB. Apparently, we had an illegal parent in the dugout.
Oh. That gets you every time. 2 balls, no balls, 2 strikes. There's your first strike. Actually, it's your first out. Strike 3 swinging. Had a nice little double, in case you missed that, Rick. Dudley now hitting. Andrew Dudley started off in right field, now batting for Murphy Candler Gold. Ball's going to be inside ball 1. Nice breaking ball. Look, it broke about 3 yards. From Ryan. Came in a little high, though. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, no strikes. My bad. That ball hit the dirt in front of the mound. It's going to get by Will Mahoney, and the catcher will throw the ball back to the pitcher, and we have another base runner going to third base. Taylor's at third. Dudley's your batter. Coach John Chestnut's coming to the mound. He's going to bring in Nicholas Givens now to pitch, and Ryan Cross will go to short.
Pitching change brought to you by Saperitos Pizza, 2201 Roswell Road, 17 years in business. Home of anchovy pizza. Just to hack off my family.
All right, Nicholas Givens is a good little ball player. Comes in here from shortstop, going to be a pitcher. He's a good pitcher. He's a good kid. He's a good ball player. He wants to grow up. If he don't make professional baseball, he may end up being a sportscaster. Likes to get on the mic and do PA announcing. And I told him if he wants to come and announce some of these games with us, it might be fun.
We'd rather have him out there, though.
Yeah, I'm talking about when two other teams are playing each other.
Yeah, that's
it
fun.
could be good. But he definitely has a interest in the spotlight. So to say.
Yes. I remember the first time I saw him pitch, I was like, I thought Ryan Crosby was something. I'm like, wow, we got an incredible number 1-2 punch here.
Yeah, he's a good ball player. He's a good all-around ball player. Good hitter, good thrower, good pitcher, good fielder, good bat boy. He can do it all.
What amazes me about all these kids, at 9 years old, able to throw the ball that hard, that accurate, at that distance. I mean, I couldn't do that at 9.
Yeah, it's with that control. Most of the kids come up from that Southern League where they're used to the pitching machine, and the balls end up going to the dugout and over the backstop fence. Sometimes they'll go to right field.
Sometimes into the ear, too.
But they've managed, and everybody's doing a good job. All right, here we go.
And we've rearranged the fielding a little bit, too. I see that Austin Norman's moved off of second base. We have Zach Wright at second now.
Yeah, Austin's moved to third. We got a swing and a miss for Dudley. Strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. He might have swung at ball 4. It's going to be interesting if he gets on base to watch how Will Mahoney handles him when he steals. Because will fake out the base runner on third to make him think he's throwing it, and he'll get that runner out on third. So we'll see what happens right here as Dudley reaches first, and we'll probably run to second on this first pitch. We'll watch how Will Mahoney handles this. McGrady, the pitcher, he started off pitcher for Murphy Candler Gold, is now batting. Colton McGrady. And there's the pitch. There goes the runner. Will's going to fake throw. Nobody bought it. Now we got a runner on second and third.
McGrady struck out his first time up.
Nicholas looks in, ready, throws high, inside, ball 1. Make it ball 2. Strike, outside corner, 2 balls, 1 strike. Rick, what do you do now?
Let's hope we strike him out.
No, I mean for your work.
Oh. Well, having moved here from New York and being Italian, I'm actually in the witness relocation program.
Yeah,
Marketing and sales.
that's what I do.
Does your email address have anything to do with your business?
Yep,
I figured that.
yep.
And did I say you have to work tonight?
Yes, I'll go in tonight and do a little DJing and
Oh, okay.
having a little fun. McGrady strikes out, by the way. That's 2 outs now for Murphy Candler Gold.
As long as it's fun and not super hard work that you have to do tonight.
Nah, it's fun. I love my jobs. Notice I say "s" on the end.
I've been there, done that, got the T-shirt.
All right, here we go. Park now. Coach's son in there batting. Givens gets the ball past the catcher, but comes in and guard the plate pretty quick. Keeps the runner from scoring. We got a runner on second and third. Park, your batter. Welcome to the park. Park.
Unfortunately, he didn't park it last time. He just got walked last time.
That's going to be a strike on the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Park.
Runners on second and third. 2 out.
Hopefully the East Marietta team will hold their heads up. They're not out of this game.
Not by a long shot.
That's going to be inside and low. Ball 2.
Base runners better stay still. You don't want to get Nick on your bad side. Oh, that was way high for the ball.
A little high and outside. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. We got 2 outs. 5-1 Murphy Candler Gold over the East Marietta All-Stars. I think they call themselves the Niners. Be a 9-year-old. I think they named it the Niners. That's ball 4.
Mr. Park takes another walk. Will Giles is coming up next, number 9.
Will Giles, your center fielder, may hit it to Jared Giles, your center fielder. Probably not related. The guy on second should be careful because all they need is one out. They can, if he's going to do like that, he can be thrown out pretty quick.
Hopefully he's not related to Marcus Giles.
Yeah. Little shot to short, bobbled, and everybody's safe. 6-1.
That's not what we want to do.
Murphy Candler 6, East Marietta 1 now as the sun starts to beam down on the field. Looks like it's hot out there, don't it?
Yeah.
Nicholas Given looks in, shakes his head, he's ready. The pitch to Bray, swing and a miss, strike 1. Ball's high. 1 ball, 1 strike, bases loaded. Murphy Candler. We got what you say, ducks on the pond. Bray's at the bat, number 23. Started off as a extra hitter. Ryan Bray.
1-2 the count on Bray. Top of the 3rd.
Ball.
Yeah, that ball was a little bit high.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a pitch from Givens. Swing and a miss.
Way
Strike
to end
3.
the inning.
Way to clear those bases there, Nicholas. That's how you get them off the base. Your score, 6-1, Murphy Candler Gold over the East Marietta Niners.
Entering the bottom of the 3rd inning here.
Looks like Tibbetts will be headed back to the mound for Murphy Candler. McGrady's going to catcher. We have Robinson going out. Jarrett. Streeter. Taylor.
We also want to thank another one of our sponsors at East Marietta National Little League, Bulk Chemical Services. Also another company that does a lot for us, ABN Security. Let our family protect yours. Their number, 770-429-8902. And don't forget Dr. Matthew John, 770-977-FOOT. And, of course, we can't forget Saporito's Pizza, 2201 Roswell Road here in beautiful Marietta.
Armstrong Tong coming up for the East Marietta Blue Niners. As we are getting set to the bottom of the 3rd inning, your score, Murphy Candler 6, East Marietta Niners 1. Had a pretty rough inning there one time, and that's about it. You know, not too much out of the ordinary, just one bad inning, and those runs will add up on you. Tibbetts on the mound. McGrady behind the plate.
Hopefully we can get to him in this inning. Quinn and Norman, the batters scheduled here.
Here's the pitch to Tong from Tibbetts, and it's going to be a swing and a miss, strike one.
Tong's wearing 43 now.
Strike two.
Man, I heard that ball hit the leather up here.
That was a nice pitch from Tibbetts. Here's Tong, puts it up
Oh.
the middle, past the shortstop.
Very cool.
Nice job for Armstrong. Tong. See if Matt Quinn can move it over now. Matt Quinn, number 3. See if he can move Armstrong over. Matt's a good ball player. He's aware. He's alert. He knows what's going on in baseball. He knows what to do. See if he can get it done right here.
Nice high foul ball there.
Swinging at the first pitch.
I like the way he dug out of the plate, too, going right down the first base line, even though it went foul.
Yeah, he hits contact and he takes off. Tibbetts pitching in on Quinn. Ball real high. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Score right now is Gold 6, Marietta 1.
Ball's loading in the dirt. Tong's going back to the base. The red flag comes out. He left a little bit too early, so Armstrong will have to go back to first base. I didn't realize he still had the red flag. Tibbetts looks in. Quinn's at the plate. High. Ball 3. That's one advantage I think about being smaller is your strike zone is smaller also.
Yeah. Clark's strike zone was like Eddie Goodell's.
Ball 4.
For those baseball people who don't know who Eddie Goodell was, he was I don't think it's politically correct, but he was a midget, a little person back in the probably 1930s or something with the St. Louis Browns. One plate appearance, and they banned him from baseball. An old Bill Veeck idea. I think that's Austin Norman up now.
Yep. Austin Norman, the leadoff hitter, finally batted around in the order. That's going to be high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And on first and second, nobody out. 6-1 the score.
East Marietta would like to get some confidence back here. Get something going. And Austin checked swing and put it right into the shortstop's glove. He just got lucky. He was in the right spot at the right time on that one. Norman checked the swing and laid it right out to the shortstop. Will Mahoney up next for the East Marietta Niners. Will, where's number 5?
And anybody you'd be surprised to be 0 for 2 so far is Austin Norman. He can always spray the ball all over the place.
Inside corner, strike 1 to Mahoney.
1 out, men on first and second.
Pitch from Tibbetts. It's going to be high and outside. Ball 2. Make that ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 6-1. Murphy Candler over East Marietta. Tibbetts looks in. Looks like a surfer. Here's the pitch. High. Ball 2.
I wouldn't want to sing Little Surfer Girl to him. I think he'd hurt me.
He's got real blonde hair. You can tell he gets really dark in the summertime when he's not playing baseball. But it's a pop fly to center field. It's going to fall right in there for a base hit for Mahoney. Matthew just kind of sidestepped down to second. Almost got thrown out, but he made it. Now we got bases loaded, Rick. Bases loaded, and the batter is going to be Nick.
Nick Givens is coming up with bases loaded here. What will happen here?
Will's hit got me choked up.
Foul ball.
they got the right person at the plate in this situation that I think they want to have at the plate. Nicholas Givens. He's a good athlete. He can hit the ball hard. You want him there with bases loaded. We only got one out.
I know he did very well in our home run derby that we had earlier this season.
He watches the ball go down for a strike 2. I think he's about to get mad and hit one here. And that's going to be a little high, ball 1.
If they give him anything good to hit. I wouldn't give him anything good to hit. I know that.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we got 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Givens at the plate, bases loaded. Here's the pitch.
Foul ball.
And foul back. A fan from East Marietta came up with that ball.
Okay, Skip.
Tibbetts looks in.
Whoa!
There it is.
We needed that. 1 run's in.
Right down the left field
2
line.
runs are in. Do we hear 3? I hear 3. Bases clearing double for Nick Givens.
Nick Givens got him a double, helped himself out. He's pitching in the game now. It's now 6-4. Uh-oh, we got something going on here. Oh, no. The third base umpire said somebody left too early. So what are they going to do to this? I'm not sure what happened with that. So that's going to take 1 run off the board.
Hey, well, we got Ryan up now, and he can just shoot.
Yeah, Ryan Cross up now, 6-3. We're going to make a pitch and change maybe. Here comes Park's bringing in Park. That's what you call double Park.
Ba-dum-bum.
Nice job for Tibbetts. Gets a nice hand from the Murphy Candler Booster Club.
Fortunately, our listeners only have to pay for their internet service and not this additional entertainment here.
We could have did a pay-per-view. We might have made 25 cents.
Probably from my aunt in New York.
You're trying to get away from everybody up there now. They found you on the internet.
Yeah.
Prayers are with them. I hear they're getting hit pretty heavy with that East Coast hurricane.
Yeah, Sandy did a number on them, and hopefully this one won't do another number on them up there. And, of course, our break here in the action brought to you by Saporito's Pizza, 2201 Roswell Road, 17 years in Marietta. And the one sponsor we haven't mentioned about that helps out here at East Marietta National Little League is 643. Now, are your boys involved in that at all?
No, we're going to be doing some pitching lessons over there, 643. They do indoor cages. Your teams can rent cages over there. They partner up with these local rec parks and do a really good job. And we're probably going to go maybe take a few pitching lessons. It's strictly a travel competitive baseball park. They don't have rec ball over there. But they have qualified coaches that can help at any level if you want to get some instructions or if you just want to have the coaches come to your park and help out your kids or your coaches for that matter. They'll teach coaches too. All right, Park's now pitching. Crosses into bat. First pitch is going to be swinging high fastball.
And that's Mahoney back at third base.
Yeah, they said somebody left early, so they brought one back. High outside ball 1. Yep, if he didn't swing at the first one, it would have been ball 2.
1-1 the count.
But he did, and it's not.
Ooh.
Foul ball.
I'm all right. Nice hit to the shortstop, past the shortstop into center field. 1 run's in. Nick is being a little aggressive and coming in, and he's out at the plate. But Ryan makes it to second.
Well, 6-4 now for East Marietta. We got a single and then a defensive difference on the play, and Ryan goes down to second. And Ryan Chestnut comes to the plate now. Started off today catching.
And now we're only down by 2.
2 outs. Park looks in to Chestnut. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Bottom of the 4th inning here. Beautiful Marietta, Georgia.
Bottom of the 3rd, isn't it?
Oh, yes, you're right.
There's a drive. It's going to split the outfielders, and the center fielder makes it over to cut it off, and he's got it. And
Right.
He's going to be on the ground, and we got to run in. Ryan Cross makes it from second all the way to home. That's going to make it 6-5 now.
Josh Musser coming up.
That's 4 runs, so that will be an automatic inning change. 4 runs limit per inning. So Murphy Candler will come in, get a high five from the coaches, and they will come to bat. Tibbetts will be leading off for Murphy Candler.
He's a good pitcher, except for that inning. We're going to the top of the 4th inning here. 6-5 is your score.
Looks like Chestnut's now going to third base for the East Marietta Niners.
He's the Evan Gattis of our team. He can play any position.
Here comes the rest of the guys out of the dugout. They look a little more motivated right now. We're going to raise the little camera view up a little bit, see if we can get over that 1 bar.
Nick Evans is back in. He's warming up. Ryan Cross is your shortstop. Murray Duran's moved to left field.
Will Mahoney still catching. You probably said that already.
Zach White's moved over to second base.
There goes Musser. Looks like Musser may be on second now.
Yeah, Zach moved over to first from second.
Murphy Candler Gold 6, East Marietta National Little League 1. Nicholas Givens still pitching on the mound for East Marietta. Tibbetts was pitching, came out of the game in the last inning. Now he's going to be batting. This is the home of the 1983 Little League World Champions. Played in the Little League World Series and won it. The only team to have ever done that from the state of Georgia. Warner Robins has come close a few times.
Mm-hmm. First pitch is a strike there on Tibbetts. Nick Givens bringing the heat. And he's a little hot as he wipes his brow. Two strikes on Tibbetts. Here's the pitch. Oh, yeah. 3. He just looked at that one. Nick's certainly in a rhythm this inning. And coming up now, we've got Kellen Robinson, number 19. He's a right-handed hitter. Nick Gibbons looking in. First pitch, a strike.
Looks like Nicholas is throwing with confidence now, found his groove, got his team back in the ball game, and now he wants to make sure they keep him there. There's a shot to right field. It's going to drop in and be fair ball.
Yeah, probably extra bases.
Robinson's going to go to second. Armstrong gets the ball in. Nice throw in by Armstrong. And a stand-up double from Robinson.
Well, it would be apropos that Armstrong has a strong arm. Ba-dum-bum.
That's why the Murphy Candler fans wear the blue collar shirt.
This is also why I'm no longer at WSB and WGST, too.
Swing and a miss for Blanken. Oh. Blue collar and gold swagger. Okay.
Nick's looking in. The pitch. In there for strike 2. 0-2 on the count on the batter.
Blinky's up. 2 strikes. No balls. We got 1 out. Givens looks in, shakes his head yes, and here he goes, Rick.
That looked like a ball.
Here's the pitch. Foul ball. One ball, 2 strikes to the batter, Blanky. His name is probably Blank.
We'll just call him Josh. How's that?
Sounds good. Ball gets away from Mahoney. Runner's going to take third.
Easily. No challenge there.
He's going to be in trouble now. He got dirty. Now his mom's got to wash his pants before the game tomorrow. Speaking of games tomorrow,
One run scores as they get the old classic 4-3 play as and now 2 outs, but the score now is 7-5.
game tomorrow will be Murphy Candler Blue versus Smyrna. That'll be the first look we get to see of Smyrna for this ball game at 1 o'clock tomorrow. And then East Marietta will play Milford tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Swing and a miss to Garrett. Strike 1.
Garrick struck out his first time at bat. Lost track of what he did his second time.
Givens looks in. Here's the pitch. It's going to be high and outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs now. 7-5. Murphy Candler Gold leading the East Marietta Niners. This is 9-year-old Little League All-Star Tournament. Givens throws outside. Ball 2.
2-1 the count.
I wonder if he's getting tired. Normally when he gets ready to pitch, his arm's hanging down like Craig Kimbrell, but he's just kind of putting it on his knee at the moment. Inside, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. And pitch, high,
High.
ball 4.
Take your walk, Garrick.
Walk it out. Walk it out. Number 10, Taylor will be the batter.
Pitch. Ooh, hit the shortstop. Throw back across to first. Ooh, and it gets past the first baseman. Runs coming home. That's 8-5 now. MC Gold.
Those overthrows will get you every time. You can't throw behind the runner. He missed the ball at first and threw it to second to try to get him, and then the runner from third just came on in. And now we got Streetman up. Streeter.
I'm thinking MC Gold is too legit to quit.
Yeah, they got their swag.
Ba-dum-bum.
That was a ball, by the way. Ball 2.
To Jake Streeter. Number 8. Right-handed
Jake
hitter.
Streeter. strike on the inside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He tried to make the ump think he got hit there.
Right now, Nicholas is a little uncomfortable. It looks like he goes into his stretch, then he goes to his windup, then he goes into his normal pitch. It's like he's not in any kind of a rhythm. Probably getting hot and tired, but he's pitched a great ball game. And a swing and a miss, foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. They still have Murphy Candler within striking distance.
2-2 the count. 2 out.
Now he's back to his Kimbrel windup.
Man on second.
And he throws the ball best from that position. And that's a strikeout. Out number 3. Murphy Candler 8. East Marietta 5.
And
We are at the home of the 1983 Little League World Champions, East Marietta.
And Streeter gets on that streetcar heading out of town.
Looks like we have Park still pitching and parking himself on the pitcher's mound for this game. Bray's coming in, Garrick, Robinson, Blanky, Streeter. Giles coming back in for Murphy Candler.
This beautiful break in the action brought to you by Saporito's Pizza, 2201 Roswell Road, 17 years in business. Home of pineapple pizza.
You can get pizza by the slice. You can get a whole pizza. I like the stuffed pizza. Stuffed pepperoni and beef. I think I might just have to go there when this game's over.
We may wind up over there at some point, but I've been told that I have to take the children to pool duty after this, so.
Oh. Pool duty on a day like today is not that bad of a job.
No, not bad at all.
Ralph Sykes, your umpire behind the plate. He's a great asset to this ballpark. Ralph does a great job, cares about the kids in rec league. He'll help them out when they come to the plate if they need help. Talks to them, makes them get relaxed. A little different than Little League competition play. A little bit of the third, barehanded by the third baseman and gets him out at first.
I hate to say it, but that was a beautiful play by that third baseman. Incredible.
Yes, it was. Now batting number 23 for East Marietta. This is Maury Duran.
Maury.
He puts the ball in
Right
play.
back to the pitcher.
And out number 2.
Let's not go quietly into the night here, guys. Come on.
The man they got has started last inning, little man on the team, Nat Taylor. He's a good little ball player. We mentioned last inning about his accomplishments, what he's done, and then he put the ball in the play and got things going. So here we are again. And there he is again.
And that's probably going to be another. Oh, is it going to? 1, 2, 3 inning.
What was that, 4 pitches?
Certainly not what we want to see here. Score after 5 innings, 8-5, MCG, I mean, over East Marietta.
4 pitches and 3 outs. Maybe 5. I don't want to make him sound too good. That was awesome pitching.
Awesome fielding, too.
Yes. Well, your score 8-5. Murphy Candler, gold. over East Marietta Niners.
Just a reminder that we want to thank everybody that's involved in East Marietta National Little League throughout the year. Bulk Chemical Services, ABN Security, let our family protect yours. Their number 770-429-8902. Dr. Matt John at 770-977-FOOT. Of course, East Marietta Sign City, 770-971-9999. Dick's Sporting Goods, they do a lot for us, and so does Uncle Bob's Self Storage. Just to name a few. Nick Givens back on the mound here for the next inning of play. And our center fielder is laying down on the ground. Why, we don't know.
It's Jared Giles. He must be tired. He'll be all right.
Well, I was hoping he was at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
Got good news, though.
What's that?
He did stay at a Holiday Inn Express. What? Hey, look who's here. Jeff, how you doing, buddy? The Little League District 2 demand is present. Speaking of people that do a great job, man, he keeps this District 2 running. I'm not just going to, I'm going to butter him up and then I'm going to go to Saperitos and get his free pizza, but he does a great job in this district. We're going to do some recruiting, try to get some more ballparks in here this year. All right, Dudley's up. He likes to come up there and pound on the plate. Andrew does. Dudley.
All right, Dudley, let's do wrong here, okay? First pitch in there for a ball.
Nice stop by Mahoney. Looks like the infield's ready. Strike.
Dudley wears number 66.
That strike was on the inside corner, got away from the catcher. But it was a strike. It looked good from here. It's our commentator without a mic. Nice little pick out of the air, right over the right fielder's head, and he got under it.
One
Zach
away.
Wright.
One away.
That's right, Zach. That's right.
So we are thankful that Dudley did do wrong.
Zach Wright, right there under it. Now he smiles over at his mom. Givens still pitching in, looking in, got his counts, looking good. McGrady rips one out to left field, line drive right to Nat Taylor. Nat gets it in quickly to second to hold McGrady for a single. And McGrady gets a high five from the coach, probably gave him a $5 bill.
I don't think they're allowed to do that, are they?
It's probably his dad.
Oh, okay.
All right, now batting Park, the pitcher that came in and threw 4 pitches and got 3 outs. Or did we give him 5 pitches? Can't remember. So many pitches boggled my brain. Strike on the inside corner from Givens.
So few pitches, so little time.
He parked on it, that's for sure.
Oh.
Givens looks in. And here's the pitch, and it's going to be outside corner, strike 2. He wanted it too. He tried to swing and held back, and Ralph said, you know what, you liked it that good, I'll go ahead and call you a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ralph is definitely one of the better umps out here for
Yes,
sure.
he is. That's going to be a double play ball. There goes one. He's out at second. No, he's safe. He came off the bag. Nice try, though, for third baseman Ryan Chestnut to Austin Norman. 5-4. No 3 on that double play attempt. Giles now batting for MC Gold. Can't touch this.
I started that, didn't I?
Yep. Got a pitch change coming in. Looks like Jared Giles will now come in and pitch for Nick Givens. Want to save him for another day.
I'm not too familiar with him. Do you know much about Jared pitching now?
Yeah, he wears a blue jersey with white pants, got on some prescription glasses that go dark when he's out in the daylight.
Uh-huh. I meant more his pitching style.
Oh no, he's a high kicking right-hander. He played on the Green Hornets this year. Did a very
Okay.
good job for Workman of Workman Superior. Did a very good job pitching for them this year. Actually, I think this might have been his first year pitching, and he's done such a great job. They're going to continue him there.
Oh, very good. I knew we had to have other pitchers other than Ryan, Nick, and Austin out there. I just wasn't sure who else on this team pitches.
Well, when you get to tournament baseball, everybody on your team pitches.
Mm.
You need everybody. It's all about pitching depth. Yeah, pretty much everybody on the team has pitched before.
Wow.
All about pitching depth in this tournament. Because if you throw more than 20 pitches, you're out for a day. 35 pitches, you're out for a day. Tournament can end in a day. As we saw in that last game, going into the sixth inning was 2-0. Coming out of the sixth inning was 19-0. You might say it's a bad day for Milford.
Now, that one kid that pitched for Milford, he probably won't be pitching for a while, I'd say.
He might retire.
No. Let's not wish that on.
Oh, no, I didn't want to wish it.
Takes us a lot of guts to go out there and stay out there that long.
Yep. He was a good. He did a good job. I just think he had a bad day today, which happens quite frequently.
First pitch on was a ball on Giles. This is Giles facing Giles, isn't it?
Giles and Giles, be a good name for it, a law firm.
Well, one thing I find interesting about this team from Brookhaven, all of them have helmets without masks.
Yeah, that's a park rule that we have here at East Marietta just for safety. We have seen kids take a foul ball right to the nose, so we implement face masks on all helmets when playing in rec league. Tournament's a little different.
It's a solid base hit from Giles, off of Giles.
It's going to load the bases now, right up the center. Nick Givens got it in quick to second base to hold everybody on their bag, so it's going to be bases loaded now. And the big man, Bray, at the plate. Ryan Bray swings foul ball.
Interesting to see what kids wear batting gloves and what kids don't. It's interesting. Bray doesn't wear any. But Giles for their team did. So does McGrady.
Nope.
To the count.
Yep, 0-2.
And he strikes him out.
Nice pitch by Giles.
Bray going back to the La Brea Tar Pits. And Tibbetts is up. 8-5 your score here in the top of the fifth inning. Here in beautiful Marietta, Georgia. Hit back to center field, base hit. One runs in. Here comes another run. Is he going to make it? Yeah, he's going to make it. So that means it's going to be 10 to... Where are we getting out at third? Oh, he's safe at third as he makes it all the way from first to third. Two-run double there for Mr. Tibbetts.
Tough break for East Marietta.
We might have to go out there and give him a haircut. Mr. Tibbetts, this haircut's for you. Okay, one strike on Kellen Robinson. Giles going to wind up the pitch. Ball one. And on second and third, 2 out. Looking in. Just the pitch. A little high for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Giles the windup, the pitch. Outside for ball 3. 3-1 the count. Robinson coming back to the plate. Here comes Giles with the pitch. In there for a strike. Oh no, he walked him. Loads the bases now.
Blanky's coming up. He's a small man, got a small strike zone. Hopefully Giles can find it.
Blanky's 1 for 3 today.
First pitch is going to be swing and strike.
Let's hope he gets 1 for 4 now. He's got the bases loaded.
Pitch from Giles. Foul ball, strike 2.
That ball was caught from a fan at Decatur.
Giles looks in. Here's the pitch. Put in play. Line drive over
base
the
hit.
shortstop's head, and 1 runs in. Matt Taylor throws the ball.
Oh,
to
and
third.
it looks like it's going to be 2 runs in. Yep, 2-run score.
Mm,
Need to get those balls in a little quicker, boys.
that's 4 runs.
Yep.
That's going to make your score Murphy Candler 12. East Marietta 5. We are going to the bottom of the 5th inning. We got to hurry. We can only get 4 runs, so it can end up, best it can end up right here is 12 to 5, 12 to 9. And they got to do that within 12 minutes or no new inning will start.
Mm-hmm.
And if they go out here right now and waste their time warming up, slow pitching and all that to warm up, they could run that clock on down. East Marietta needs to get up here and hit 4 quick home runs.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to kind of try to waste the time. I noticed he's partying there on the mound a little bit. Well, the game's not over there yet, son.
The early celebration's not always good.
No.
Ask Milford. We keep referring to that game. Last game it was 2-0 in the 6th inning. The top of the 6th was 2-0. When the top of the 6th was over, it was 19-2.
No, 19-0.
I'm sorry, 19-0.
Okay, we're down to 11 minutes of play.
Yeah, they need to get. Ralph will speed the game up. He don't like to see teams dragging their feet. He'll make them play.
Yeah, he is a great ump. I remember one game that he umped for us for the Red Barons. He kind of made sure my son got out of the way of the runner coming home as he was at bat on a pass ball. Taking care of the kids and making a call.
Yep.
It's a rare breed.
Ralph's been around a long time here at the park. And hopefully he'll be around much longer.
He's certainly one of the umps in this league that does not need a gift card from LensCrafter.
No.
Not at all. Not that any of them do.
All right, game speeds up. We got 10 minutes left or no new inning after an hour and 45 minutes, and that's in 10 minutes. So East Marietta needs to get 4 runs here or 3 outs quick and then go for unlimited runs in the 6th.
That might be the way to go to get make sure you get that game get that in.
Outside ball 1.
It's Ryan Chestnut at the plate right now. I'm sorry, not Ryan
Zach
Chestnut.
Wright.
Zach Wright.
Yeah. It's going to be outside for Zach. Ball 2, 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 1 strike now.
Zach struck out his first time up.
Foul tip that one back there, Rick. Sorry about that.
Yep.
Man. It was a
2
little
and 2
high.
the count.
Could have swung a ball 3 right there. It was a little high pitch, but he fouled it back.
Got 9 minutes.
Hit him. He's all right. Big kid up and running to first. Letting him know real quick that didn't hurt. That's the best you got. Come on, man.
Hit me again.
Jared Giles now hitting for East Marietta.
Number 19.
Started off today playing center field. Now he's pitching. Jared Giles looks at Giles pitching to him now. Strike 1. Or do we have a new pitcher?
It's Park pitching.
That's right, Park. They parked at Giles, I guess.
Let's hope he doesn't pitch like Chan Ho.
Little high ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's been a long day, guys.
8 minutes left.
They needed to do something here to get into the 6th inning. Strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Giles.
Wright had a big lead there. Luckily, he made it back in time. Here's the pitch. In there for ball 2. 2 and 2 the count. Nobody out. Bottom of the 5th. 12-5 your score. Here's the windup, the pitch. Ooh, and that one gets past the ump. Wright goes to second. Uncontested. Full count now.
We're coming up on 7 minutes to play in the ball game. If they, yep, right there, 7 minutes. If they get 3 outs, we can go to the 6th inning. If they do not get 6 outs within 7 minutes, this ball game will be over.
Take your walk there, Mr. Giles.
Now batting Armstrong Tongue.
Number 43.
First pitch is in the dirt, ball 1. Armstrong hit that ball last time and got things going. He put it out in center field, I believe. Is that right?
Sounds about right.
He could clear these bases,
Would be lovely.
get out of this inning real quick as well. Outside, ball 2.
Runners thinking of advancing, but they think better. McGrady, the catcher, gets a hold of that ball. Approaching 6 minutes. Ooh, a nice hit. Back to the shortstop. Will he get the out at third? It gets past it. All right, we got the bases loaded as it gets past the third baseman on the attempt to get the guy out at third.
Well, we got 6 minutes to get 3 outs or 4 runs. So maybe Matthew Quinn will just hit it out of the park right here.
That would be nice.
Matthew Quinn batting number 3.
Matty Q. Way outside for ball 1. You know what team Matty played for during the regular year?
Matt played on the Green Hornets too, I believe.
Strike. 1-1 the count. 5 minutes left. Oh, nope, still 6 minutes left to play. Now it's 5. There's the windup from Park. The pitch. Nice hit. Will it get anybody cash it? Ooh, he caught it at third. It's a nice solid hit, too.
All right, we're at the top of the order. Now batting number 7, Austin Norman.
Austin's 0 for 2 today, which is a surprise for Austin. That's not the norm. Put-um-bum.
And the ball's outside, but he swang at it. So we're now swinging, got him a strike.
That was a terrible swing. I've never seen him swing like that before. the pitch. Oh, we need. Ooh. Oh, safe at home. They bobble the ball at home plate as they're trying to. What a nice play. We got a run out of it.
The only problem is going to be it's going to end up being at worst, at best, 12-9. You can only score 4 runs. They need to get out of this inning somehow and get the next inning started within 4 minutes.
Got Will Mahoney hitting, and Will just hit a nice shot to center field, and the center fielder caught it.
Another run in for East Marietta. Well, they might be able to do this. Now they just need one more out to get to the next inning. 12-7. Batting is number 17, Nick Givens.
That could help us out right here. Would be lovely.
Outside, ball 1.
3 minutes left. 2 outs. Ball 1. 12-7 is the score. Foul ball for Nick. Nice long foul ball.
We got about 2 minutes left in the game.
Come on, Nick. Get back there to home plate.
1 ball, 1 strike to Nicholas Givens.
Get in there, Nick. Nice solid hit to right field. Right fielder catches it. We end the inning.
In time, so now we will go to the 6th. Nice drive from Givens all the way out to Tibbetts in right field. And we made it with 2 minutes left to the 6th inning. That was a pretty good ball for the 9-year-old East Marietta Niners. We're on the East Marietta Television Network.
Well, let's see if they're actually going to let him out there.
Yeah, they can start a new inning. It hasn't been an hour 45 yet. They hadn't called ball game.
There we go. Getting a little nervous there. Come on, folks. Let's get our guys out on the field.
Now, when we come back to bat, we'll have Ryan Cross, Ryan Chestnut, and Josh Musser, and Maury Duran batting for East Marietta when we come back.
If we get out on the field in time. Come on, East Marietta. Don't dawdle. One minute. And just a thanks to all our sponsors at East Marietta National Little League. 643, Dick's Sporting Goods, Bulk Chemical Services, Workman Superior, Zapparito's Pizza, 2201 Roswell Road, home of New York pizza for 17 years. Workman Superior Kitchens and Baths, Ultimate Software, where people are first, and you can find them at ultimatesoftware.com. Stability, Pilates and Physical Therapy. Find them at stabilityatlanta.com. Their number 404-303-9153. Of course, Uncle Bob's Self-Storage. And Dr. Martin John, 770-977-FOOT. And not last or least, East Marietta Sign City, 770-971-9999. And let's not forget that this is the home of the Little League World Champions of 1983, East Marietta National Little League.
All right, leading off for Murphy Candler will be number 6, Garrick.
We got a new pitcher in the game here for East Marietta.
We got Will on Will.
Ah.
Will Mahoney pitching and Will Garrick batting.
I don't know that I've seen Will Mahoney pitch. Is he pretty good?
He's a pretty good pitcher. He hadn't spent a lot of time pitching because he spent so much time catching this year, but he is a good pitcher.
We are ticking down. We have 15 seconds left.
Well, that won't matter now. The inning has started, so both teams will get to bat. This is unlimited runs now, so we could be here for 8 or 9 hours.
Ah, what a shame if that happened. Then I couldn't get to the pool. Darn.
Your kids would be so angry.
My wife would be so angry because it's her playtime.
Yeah. Ball 2. 2 high pitches from Will Mahoney as the infielders rush in on the bunt. Mahoney looks in. Ball 3 high.
Tried to fake a bunt there.
3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ooh, in there.
Strike on the outside corner.
It would already be out right now. It made Bucky stand up. Because she was standing up, but I was standing out. That's why.
3-1 on the batter, Jarek. Will throws. Mahoney is going to be outside, ball 4. Now batting, number 10. Austin Taylor.
Let's hope he's not tailor-made.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a nice hard pitch from Mahoney. Probably the first pitch that was really hard he threw.
Catching now for East Marietta, we have Nat Taylor. Hopefully he's tailor-made. A nice throw down to second. Almost got him.
Very close.
Yeah. Will Mahoney looks in. Gets set. Up. Toss. Throw. Swing. Foul.
Runner makes it to third.
With no foul. It was just a swing. Now we got a Murphy Candler guy on third base. 12-7. Murphy Candler over the East Marietta Niners.
It's Will Garrick at third.
Nobody out. Runner on third. Taylor's at the bat. Mahoney's pitching. Here's the pitch. Put in play to second base. He fields the ground, throws
And
out
they
at
let the-
first. Maury throws home. Safe at home. That's going to be 13 now for Murphy Candler.
That way he got one out of it, so that's not too bad.
That was a pretty good play. Jake Streeter now batting, number 8. Nobody on base. Here's the pitch from Mahoney. It's going to be right in there, strike 1.
Streeter's 1 for 3. He had a single in the first inning, followed by a couple of Ks. Let's make it a third K.
Ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike.
In fact, if he gets a third strikeout here, I'll get him a box of Special K.
Ball high. 2 balls and 1 strike.
That's Randy's new name is ATM.
Yeah, it's been all day, ain't it? Non-stop.
Ooh.
He didn't really want to swing at that, but he did. We got 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Streeter.
The pitch. Swung. Strike him out. Oh, no, he fouled it. Too bad. Was heading to Kroger for that Special K for him. And the pitch. Foul ball. 2-2 the count. It's making Mahoney work for this.
Running that pitch count's not what you want to do. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a fly ball. It's going to fall.
Base hit.
Streeter gets on first. Fly ball to center field, dropped in on everybody for a single.
Makes him 2 for 4 in the game. 2 singles, 2 strikeouts.
Andrew Dudley now batting for Murphy Candler.
Dudley, do wrong. Any strike 1 on him. Dudley's done right pretty well today, too. He's had a single, he's had a walk, and then his last at bat he did do wrong. Flew out to right field. And this time he hits it to shortstop, past the shortstop, so Dudley unfortunately did right this time. Man on first and second, 13-7 to score.
We're in the top of the 6th inning. Things have kind of not gone East Marietta's way in these last 2 innings, as Will Mahoney looks on to Colton O'Grady.
McGrady.
What did I say, Colton O'Grady?
Yeah, I think you were probably thinking of that restaurant.
I only missed it by a letter. 2 letters. I was thinking about Beef O'Brady's, I guess.
That's what I was thinking, too.
Foul ball. 2 strikes.
Good thing there's a fence there, otherwise we might have been calling champion window. Wow, the ATM's getting a deposit here, and we have a play. Oh, it goes past third base. We got bases loaded now.
That's one of those situations where you try to throw the ball before you get it, and that's not good. Park's going to come in here and get his swing on.
It's Rowan Park.
Looks like we have a new pitcher coming in, Austin Norman.
All right. As I liked it, my nickname for him was always Mariano Rivera. I always brought him in save situations, it seemed like. Austin pitched and played for the Red Bulls this past season. Did a great job. Great enthusiasm out there.
Austin, of course, is the younger brother to Jeff Norman and the son to Hugh and Carrie Norman, who are heavily involved in their lives, which is great to see. Austin is a fantastic basketball player at Roswell Street Baptist Church. Jeff also is a basketball player at Roswell Street Baptist Church. One of many basketball players over there.
Yeah, my boys play over at Eastside basketball.
East Side's a great program.
Both
Pastor
those-
Chauncey does a good job over there.
Yeah, in fact, his son Steven's in the 10-year-old group.
Yeah, he'll be on my travel team and my all-star team. He's a good kid. I like to cut up with him, but he dishes it right back. He's a pretty quick-witted kid.
Oh, yeah.
I have to get on to him about his hands on his hips, tell him this ain't no modeling school.
He's a good pitcher, too.
Yeah, he's a good kid. Good ball player.
He ended the Razors season this year with a strikeout on my son's best friend,
Who's that?
John Mondekar.
Oh, yeah. Well, all right, here we go. Austin Norman pitching in now to Park. Ball's going to be outside. Ball 1. And here comes the play at home. He
Out.
is-
He called him safe?
I guess he did. So it looked like umpire got a little slack from the dugout looking over there with an extra long eye. 1 ball, no strikes, 14-7. Murphy Candler Gold over the East Marietta Niners. Austin Norman on the mound, pitching into Park. Here's the pitch. Bounced in there, ball 2. So do you ever run out of space on those scorebooks?
Well, you know, when you go to the Major League games, they only give you 10 innings. So, oh, yeah, back then I did.
Strike.
Here comes another run in.
And it's gonna be
He
safe.
scores, and our runner goes to third.
And now it's 15-7. With a runner on third.
I'm sure our poor, unfortunate friends at Milford would kill for this score.
19-0. 17 runs came in the 6th inning.
And you would think that they would have a better team than they do because one of their teams is their field's named after former major leaguer Todd Jones.
Yep. Well, it's not a good sight for East Marietta because I bet this Murphy Candler Gold team would do anything to outscore the Murphy Candler Blue team. So they're looking to score some runs. They're 4 away from matching their score, and I'm sure they want to have some bragging rights. Little competition between the two teams, I'm sure. Ball 4. Park will take first. Park's going to park it on first.
Let's hope he parks it there permanently.
Bray now batting for Murphy Candler Gold. Austin looks in. Got his hat on right.
Bray's 2 for 3 today. Single, double, and he got on with an error.
Ball. Here comes another runner. And he will score. Nice slide.
And our runner goes from first to third, it looks like, because we weren't paying attention.
First to third, that's going to make it 16-7. Now they've got East Marietta on their heels, getting them frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
Austin Norman looks in. He's set. Likes the sign. Pitch. Ball.
You can tell it's starting to get to Austin a little bit.
These guys don't like
They don't
a bad performance.
they're very intolerant of losing too, knowing them.
2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out now for Milford Murphy Candler Gold. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 3. Ball 2. Ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. 1 out.
Do we have any idea who Murphy and Candler are?
No, I don't. They probably own a big family entertainment center somewhere and called it Murphy Candler instead of
Ooh.
Dave and Buster's.
It's the bat. It's the bat.
It hit his booty.
It's the bat.
Tibbetts now back up. I think he started this inning.
No, not quite.
No?
We're getting there, though.
Tibbetts batting for Murphy Candler, 16-7. Top of the 6th. 1 man out. We have unlimited runs now in the ball game. There's another shot to right field. It's going to drop in right over the second baseman's head. 1 run will score. Park comes to third. And Tibbetts will park on first. (17-7) now, your score.
Kellen Robinson up, number 19, right-handed hitter. He's 1 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. And a double. Ooh.
Another hit batter. I think Austin's working on his breaking balls. Trying to throw those breaking balls in and didn't get a proper warm-up on that, I believe.
Josh Blanky coming up with the bases loaded.
1 out, bases loaded. Top of the 6th inning. Norman throws in. It's going to be high, ball 1.
Come on, Austin, settle down, buddy.
Runners need to be careful now. Austin will throw him out. He don't mind. He'll throw over there. He'll pick one of them off in a minute. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Murphy Candler 17, East Marietta 7. Here's the pitch and almost hit another batter. Inside, ball 2. Gets away from the catcher. Norman's got to come cover the plate. Timeout. Making another pitch and change from the dugout. Maury Duran coming in to pitch now for East Marietta.
Austin moves over to first base. Obviously a little upset. This is our 11th batter in the inning. So they've hit around. Of course, while we're waiting around, just a reminder after the game, Saporito's Pizza, 2201 Roswell Road for 17 years, giving you some of Marietta's best New York-style pizza. Workman Superior Kitchen and Baths, UltimateSoftware.com, where people are first. Uncle Bob's Self Storage, Dick's Sporting Goods, all supporters of East Marietta National Little League. Bulk Chemical Services, ABN Security, let our family protect yours, 770-429-8902, and of course Dr. Matthew John, 770-977-FOOT. And East Marietta Sign City, 770-971-9999. One of the folks here that really help out here at East Marietta Little League. Oh, so the folks over at 643, they do a lot of work for us too. We're real happy that they help out in it here at East Marietta. Okay, Murray Durant's warmed up. His first pitch is a strike. It gets past our catcher. Murray's on it though. 2-1 the count now. The pitch. That looks a little high. Ball 3. 3-1 the count. Score now 17-7. MCG is doing a number. Here's the pitch. Right back to the pitcher. Is he going to throw it home? He throws it home. Automatic out at home. Good heads-up play. Our 12th batter coming up. Real Jerk led everything off to start this big inning. Okay, the pitch in there for ball 1. A little bit high there. Base is still loaded. Okay, the warm up the pitch. Foul ball down the third baseline.
Coach should have been baseball ready on that one.
I think he hurt his back. Unfortunately, I don't think we can have him call Dr. Matt John at 770-977-FOOT. I don't think he does backs. Nice foul ball. It's going to... Oh, and we have a fan who actually gets it. Fan from Brookhaven.
He chased that ball like he's going to get something from the concession stand.
Yeah, fortunately, the park cars are saved.
Getting heckled from the crowd a little bit. Ball gets by the catcher. Maury cards the plate. No runner.
2-2 the count.
And he throws the ball to left field. Maury does, and here comes the runners. One runner in. Here comes another runner. He's going to score. And we add 2 more to that. It's going to be 19 now. 19-7. A little bit better than what Milford pulled out today.
Now we scored 7 more than Milford did. But the result was basically the same. 19 runs for both teams. Still have 1 runner on second. Full count. Nice solid hit to shortstop, who bobbles it.
Runner on first and second now, and Taylor coming to the plate. Hopefully he's not tailor-made. Maury looks in on Taylor. Here's the pitch. There's a shot just over the pitcher's head out to center field and through the center field's leg to the fence almost.
And here comes runs number 20 and 21.
And that's going to be a double for Murphy Candler.
So he was tailor-made there.
Yes. Streeter walked in his last at bat in this inning and came around to score.
So that means at the bottom of the sixth, we only have to score 14 runs right now. No, 15.
Well, it depends on if you want to tie or if you want to win.
You want to win? You want to get 15.
1 ball, no strikes to Streeter. Here's the pitch. It's going to be inside. Oh, he ducked out of it, and Blue rung him up with a strike. If you don't stand up in the batter's box, it's hard to tell if it's a ball or a strike, so the Blues will call a strike on you. Second pitch coming in, third pitch coming in. Must have made him mad. He just ripped it out to left field. And it's going to be a single for Streeter.
Base runner stays at third. Taylor didn't try to come home.
So now they got a runner on first and third. Let's watch that first baseman try to steal here. They're going to try to get the catcher to throw it down so the runner can score from third. Dudley's batting now.
Dudley do wrong. Please do wrong again.
2 outs. Mo looks in, ball's outside.
Way outside.
There goes the throw to the pitcher. The runner takes second with no play. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 men out. (21-7). Hard
Right
shot
back to the pin. There we
and
go.
Finally. Inning is over. Murphy Candler 21, East Marietta 7. We now go to the bottom of the 6th with unlimited runs, and we need those right now.
We sure do. But with Cross, Chestnut, and Musser, we got a shot here. Never say never. And I'm sure after the game, most of these boys are going to wind up at Saporito's Pizza at 2201 Roswell Road. 17 years of bringing you Marietta's scrumptious, delicious pizza. You might want to call Dr. Matt John, too, to make sure that the boys' feet are all okay after this game. Because we don't want this to be the agony of defeat.
Murphy Candler needs to call them. All right. Ryan Cross leading off things here.
Will Gark is coming in the pitch.
Maybe they would have just wished they had let the time run out, settle 10-7. Well, we'll see. I know this team's good. I know they can do it. I've seen them score 10 runs on my 10-year-old team in a minute.
That's how we play the games.
Will Jarrett now pitching, by the way, for MC Gold Swag. Blue collar gold swag.
Almost been a little uncomfortable pulling a little tailoring of his uniform there.
All right, here we go. Ryan Cross stepping in. 14 runs down. First pitch outside.
Wow, this kid can throw.
This is probably one of their ace pitchers right here. They've been saving him and want to get him a little work in for the rest of the week.
Let's give him a lot of work.
Two balls, no strikes.
Get a radar gun on this kid.
Yes.
He's just blowing it in. I mean, they're outside, but man, he's blowing it in. Strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. A swing and a miss from Ryan Cross.
Another strike. 2-2. Come on, Rhino. Ooh, struck him out.
4 pitches. Or was it 5?
5.
5 pitches and strikeout. 2 outs away from a victory for Murphy Candler Gold. And here comes Ryan Chestnut. He's a good ball player. I like to watch him play. He's come a long way this past season here at East Marietta. Ball high. Gets it in there for strike one.
1-1 to count.
Swing and strike. We'll be here again with you tomorrow starting at 1 o'clock if you want to check out the games on eastmarietta.com.
Ooh, a nice hit.
Nice rip from Giles from Chestnut. Almost over the head to the center fielder, Rick, but not quite.
We're down to our last out here.
21-7. Murphy Candler over East Marietta.
Josh Musser up, number 37. High for a ball. Pitch. Goes back to the fence. Ball 2. 2-0 the count on Josh. Here's the pitch. Back to the fence. Ball 3. 3-0 the count. Here's the question. Do you let him swing here or do you let him just try to take the walk?
I think I might try and take the walk.
They gave him a strike.
Woo!
All right. Here we go. Wind up the pitch. Outside for ball 4. Musser works a walk. All right. Maury's going to try to get a rally going for us. Number 23, right-handed hitter. It's in there. Wind up the pitch. Ooh, a nice swing. If he'd swung a little harder, he might have gotten that one. All right. Wind up the pitch. Ooh, it hit him. It hit him, and it hurt him. It really hurt Maury. He's a little upset there, but he's taking it like a man going down to first base. But you could tell it hurt. Nat Taylor up now, number 13. Just to wind up the pitch. Ball 1. 1 the count to Nat Taylor. Ooh, a nice solid hit, but caught. And that ends the ball game. Your final score, 21-7, with MC Gold beating East Marietta National Little League.